Hello and welcome to Real Hi-Fi Help. So, how Obscurity is telling you that bad gear is good. So I'm actually not gonna read the entire text that I've written here. You can always stop the video and go back and have a look at it. But I felt that it was kind of my duty to tell you guys that there's a lot of gear being tested in the world that gives you the impression that it's kinda good. Yeah, that's the word, kinda good. And it kind of promises you more and is generally a pretty good value. So you don't have to play the normal game of going to a store and buying the newer models. And I just wanted with this video to explain to you guys why that gear that isn't particularly good suddenly sounds pretty decent, like it's actually better than it really is. So these are like the factors that I've been able to isolate. I've mentioned a lot of these things in my previous videos, but I thought that it was time to kind of tell it from a slightly different angle. And it's especially in regards to how unclean power, what it does to the sound. When you have unclean power, what it basically does is it takes a sound that can be plasticky, thin, bright, digital, and it adds a bit of grunt, a bit of weight, a bit of almost true warmth. But so that's basically what I wanted to say to you guys, that you kind of have to realize that there are a lot of gear, there is a lot of gear on the market that just isn't quite what it seems to be. And I suggest reading this thing here that I've written. It explains it more in detail, and also tells you with my my different friends' experiences, what they had, how they solved their problems, and how they were able to create a sort of a compromise type of sound. And I feel that that's kind of what a lot of people have in this world. They don't have something that's close to optimals. It's kind of a mix of a lot of things where you just compromise. And I hope that by reading this, it will make you appreciate good gear a bit more. Because how can I put this? Yeah, it is when you don't have full control over your system, you had a lot of variables, and a lot of these variables, they create this fog of obscurity, where it's in a way hiding from you what it is that you're listening to, but in another way kind of compensating. So that's basically the message of this video here. So yeah, read it if you can. I think that actually will help you. I'm not telling you to buy a certain type of gear. I'm just putting this information there so you for yourself can find out, okay, how does this thing really sound if I listen to it through the normal obscure ways of listening to audio gear, and how do I create, that's by the way my chair, how do I create a way of really zooming in on what the real sound is, the stuff that a lot of stores don't want you to hear, the real true signature of the sound. So that's the message of this video. I hope that helped you guys. Have a nice day.